Good evening, everyone. Tonight I'd like to give you a little demonstration tutorial using an analogy that may seem a little far-fetched, but you might gain something from it. I hope so anyway. If you can imagine, this is going to be the piece, the Chopin C minor Prelude, which needs a lot of power in the big parts and delicacy in the quiet parts. But if you can imagine your 10 fingers are like 10 salmon, the fish, and if you can think of them going up to lay their eggs, they have to manage to get up that against that waterfall. So if you think of the water coming down in front of you, and you have to be able to get up that huge ledge, up to the top, and then you have to be able to play down from the knuckles and anchor that full weight in the keys. So if you can think of the whiplash of the whole arm up in the air and comes crashing down, flopping right through to down through the wrist and right through to the floor, that's going to be your power when you lean forward on your sit bones. And if you can get the rolling of your upper arm forward, because it's relaxed in your shoulders and hanging there, get that rolling forward to give kinetic energy of that weight into your tone. It's going to be part of your tone when you can do that. Then you will have the power, and you can just play up from the keys. Don't push into the keys, but play up from them when you have that waterfall going through like that. So I'll try the piece and let you see what I'm trying to do anyway, and give it a shot. And the other thing is that you can use doorknob rotation to voice the top notes. So arms completely hanging, relaxed and loose, shoulders dropped and relaxed. Now, when you can think of releasing on the way up, that's the whiplash up, to be able to flop through. It's as though you get caught in that water as it's dropping down from the top of the cliff. And then you play into the keys with your fingers, but the arms are going away from you. So, and you need to rotate to the top to hear the top note. So. I hope that gives you a couple of ideas to work with. I know it's a far-fetched analogy, but the image is there. The power of water is something else. And for you to be able to fight that and get up there and have the free fall drop in at the top, then voicing and coming down in and taking the tone on the notes that you want it on. But play up from the keys. Don't push into the keys, because when you push in, you get a harsh sound and it's ugly. You want to make the vibration, the hammer, you're trying to think of lifting the hammer up into the key, and how fast am I going to lift it up into the wire? I mean, you're lifting the hammer up into the wire, and how fast are you lifting it up into the wire? That's what you're trying to consider. And when you're voicing the chords, you have to make a difference between the different voices as well in creating those different sounds, whichever one's singing the most. The melody has got to predominate, and the power will be there, and then you can shape your lines and breathe at the ends of the phrases and all the other good things that we have to do when we play the piano. But you have to feel with this piece that you've got the weight of the world on your shoulders. So start with a completely relaxed body, and sitting on your sit bones, being able to roll to the right or to the left as well. And then when you come up, release on the way up, and then flop right through, and then feel that you're playing up from the keys and rotating like a doorknob to bring out the top voice if it's a soprano you want. And then you need the support of the bass too. And then shape your phrases. So I hope that gives you a few ideas to work with. And besides laughing at the analogy, I hope it helps. Have a good night. Bye-bye.